So we're not gonna spend a lot of time on Kanye West like we had originally intended. We will
Hmm.
talk about it real quick, real briefly.
Okay.
All I'm gonna say is Kanye is an idiot. And
Okay.
as a community, we have got to cast him out like the leper that he is.
Hmm.
This man is so against our community. Let's think about all the things that he's done that have been egregious. He's aligned himself with Trump. He
Hmm.
wore the Make America Great Again hat that we all know is a blatantly racist hat.
Hmm.
He told us that slavery shouldn't have happened, or that
It,
we, you
it
know,
was a choice.
yeah, it was a choice. That's what it was. He says it was a choice. Um, he also has aligned himself with Candace Owens.
Yep.
He wants to produce White Lives Matters t-shirts.
Hmm.
He also has what did he say? He said that George Floyd overdosed on opioids. Not that
Yep.
the man was,
Choked out.
exactly.
Hmm.
So at what point is the black community gonna say, you know what? This guy is not pro-black. Why are we supporting him? Why do
Hmm.
we keep coming to his defense? I don't
Hmm.
understand. I don't understand. Why do people keep coming to his defense? I just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. He's shown you time and time again that he is no longer the guy that said George Bush doesn't care about black people. That
Hmm.
guy is long gone.
Hmm.
That guy has been gone since 808s and Heartbreaks came out.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's when that guy left.
Hmm.
I don't know who this current gentleman is, and I'm almost ashamed that I actually bought a pair of Yeezys this year because I gave in to it and said, you know what, I gotta have these shoes. But
Hmm.
now I'm kind of like, man, I wish I hadn't done that because I was so against buying Kanye stuff because I was done supporting him anyway. Because I hadn't really listened to Kanye's music in a long time. And I don't understand the people that are still coming to his defense.
Yeah. I don't know either. You still gonna have people that ride or die for you regardless, but it's kind of that like faucet or trickle faucet effect. Like it's dripping, and all of a sudden it becomes a flood. We as people gave him an opportunity to speak and to speak in behalf for us. And it's sad. And it's sad because he is not for us. And
No.
so and people still come to his defense. And I'm just like, let's separate the art from the artist. Like I get that. And I'm gonna listen to I'm listening to Kanye music because he produced great music. But for him to be supportive of us, I'm not down for that, and I'm not gonna do that. And so yeah, I want some Yeezys too, but after that Drink Champs situation, nah, man, he crazy. He's crazy, and I don't know. He always needed that help, but it's on another level, man. He's on another level that we shouldn't support, but people gonna do what they do, and so that's America for you, unfortunately, or unfortunately.
Kick City.
All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Kick City. It is season 5. It is All-Star season, episode 81. We are back in the building. Black Ranger couldn't join us tonight, so it is just me and Blaze hitting y'all with episode 1 of season 5. Blaze, how's your week going? How's everything's been going since the last episode, sir?
There's been some good times and there's been some tough times. We'll probably get into it throughout the show. I don't want to dive too deep in it, but overall, man, it's been a good week. Had some time off to do some things that I wanted to do and some things I definitely didn't want to do. But overall it's good. Glad to be back, glad to be working, glad to be back on the podcast. Season cinco for your head top, good people. Hello, world. We back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so we'll jump straight into pickups because we got a jam-packed show for y'all
Yes.
tonight. So I'll go ahead and start off the pickups. My first pickup since we've been gone was the Nike Dunk High, the Laker colorway. These were sitting on the Nike app. I think they're probably still sitting on the Nike app. people hate Dunk Highs, so I just went on ahead and grabbed them. I don't know why people hate Dunk Highs, but they love Dunk Lows. So gave some love to some Dunk Highs, the Laker colorway. Going to be great with all my Laker gear that I'm able to wear sparingly because we are trash this
Oh,
year. Not even going to
oh,
lie about that. Although I will say we are playing better since Russ has started
yes,
coming off the bench.
yep.
Russ looks better. The team looks better. Even though we lost last night, I
Long
will say the
season,
team is playing better since Russ started coming off the bench.
no doubt.
Number two that I picked up because I did pick up two sneakers while we were gone. The Jordan 3 Fire Red OGs. These bad boys were going to be trade bait. They restocked about a week ago, week or two
Hmm.
ago, something like that. And I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab these. And I was going to trade them. I got them in hand. I said, oh no, I have to keep these. The leather quality is premium.
Yes, yes,
Premium. This
yes.
leather quality is so plush and so nice. I said, man, they killed it on the Fire Red 3s. The Fire Red 4s are stiff. They hurt your feet after so many hours. I wore my Fire Red 4s on Halloween and I said, oh my God, what am I doing? Because I wore them
Hmm.
all day at work and my feet were screaming after wearing the Fire Red 4s
No
all
doubt.
day. But Blaze, throw it over to you. What'd you pick up while we've been gone?
I first of all, people that get dunk high that don't like dunk highs but wear Jordan ones, stop it. Like don't critique dunk highs if you rock Jordan ones because it's essentially the same shoe, just different with the skaters and all that. So I've got a problem with people that disregard dunk highs. So speaking of dunk highs, I picked up the dunk high white and green or the Australians. I would say the Australian colorway. I picked up those. I picked up the blue metallic fours. I had to have those. Those are pretty dope. I picked up the Grails that you guys, you and Black Ranger had for me to get. I got the French Blue 12s and another sneaker that I'll bring next week. Shout out to Goat. They found one of the sneakers that were fake, Fugazi, and so they gave me my money back, and then I had to go back and order them again. So it's a whole big deal. It's crazy. So yeah, exactly. It's still some fake ones out there in these streets. So definitely be careful. Um, I also picked up. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The restock. Yes, the restock. I got the military fours as well. So I've been on the four kick. Not for too long though, because fours hurt your feet. So
Oh,
really quick with that.
the black
The
military
black
force.
military, yes, sir. The
Okay.
black military force. And I also got the bleach coral, the white, black, and pink joints. And so
Okay.
I
Okay.
got those as well. So
The lows or the highs?
the lows. So I have the
Okay.
highs. I have the
Okay.
highs and the lows. Oh, I probably won't get early access because I got the damn highs. Over the
You ain't
lost
missed
found one.
enough. You ain't
I didn't
missed
miss
enough.
it. I missed enough for some reason. So yeah. So I would say those are the five that I picked up on our little sabbatical that we had. So yeah, man. Looking into the holiday season and picking up some more pairs.
Okay. Okay. Well, we are going to jump into what everybody has been waiting for. It is the announcement of the All Stars. So, without further ado, I'm going to screen share with y'all and play a little video and announce everybody.
Yeah.
So we ended up having 11 All Stars versus 10, like originally intended, because there was a tie for number 9, 10, and 11. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump into this video and show y'all who these All Stars are for season 5. And hope that y'all enjoy this. Took a
Let's
little bit of
get it.
time to make this little video. So, number one, Danny D. Danny D was our first guest ever. She's returning. Number
Hey.
two, the Goonies. They will be
Yeah.
back. Number three, MDG.
Triple, triple.
Number four, Say K.
Mm-hmm.
Number five, Cirrus, Mr. Kicks Montana himself.
Cirrus.
The Vintage,
Dope.
Mish Verde. Ish on the mix. She's coming back for a third time. Matt Robb is gonna be back.
Oh Lord, dangerous. Dangerous. Another
Manny
one.
Holmes. Manny
Dangerous.
Holmes.
Yes.
MC.
See,
Parallel State of Mind.
good one.
And last but not least, Mike Lewis. So,
My dog.
that is our all-stars for season 5. So we'll go ahead and reach out to all of them and get them lined up for all-star season. I'm excited for all of them. What you think, Elias? I'm very excited.
Absolutely. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled about all of them. All of them, first time were good interviews. Very interesting people to say the least. And so very, very good to chop it up with just people that are interested in sneakers, interested in community and helping out people, either in their state or around the world. And so shout out to professionals. And so that's kind of what I think about those people.
Yes.
Straight pros.
Yes. And, it was some ones that we would have liked to have seen to come back to, but, people voted how they voted, and I'm happy with who we got. And maybe next time we get some more people, But moving on from the All-Star announcement, like I said, can't wait to have all those guests back. We'll get some scheduling together and get all those people lined up to come back for season 5. So we're going to move into Sneak Talk. And we're probably going to have to put a cap on how long this segment is here because this guy is an idiot. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to set a timer for how long we spend on this so that we don't spend too much time on this. Basically, we're going to talk about Mr. Kyrie Irving, who, as you know, unless you've been living under a rock, is under fire. Under fire for so many reasons. Well, really one reason. And it's really because he's stubborn. If we're gonna be honest, it's really because Kyrie Irving just hates to have any kind of authority tell him what to do, if you ask me. But we're gonna start the clock at 15 minutes here. So to let people know, Kyrie Irving, I think it was about a couple weeks ago now, because it's been going on for a little bit of time. He tweeted out a documentary and a book that is titled Jews to Negroes, which has anti-Semitic views and issues inside of that documentary and book, some things that are just completely false. And he tweeted it out, for people to go check it out. Since then, it's become like on the top 10 list on Amazon as far as books and documentaries. And then when he was asked about it, he attacked Nick Friedel, who was just asking, hey, how do you feel about that? And he was like, well, I wasn't promoting it. What do you mean? Don't dehumanize me. And, all this different stuff that Kyrie Irving was saying. He was deflecting. And at no point did he apologize for it. He was like, I wasn't promoting it. Don't dehumanize me. And he's like, well, you did put it on your Twitter, so technically you're promoting it. It's like, sir, you're a public figure. You were promoting it.
Right.
And then he was asked about it again. He doubled down on it, still didn't really apologize. He said he didn't make the documentary and that he wasn't there to promote hate or anything like that, but still didn't actually apologize. You did have some people show up to a game that were, basically protesting against him, that were sitting courtside at that game. And then what else happened with Mr. Kyrie Irving? He was supposed to meet with the ADL, which is the Anti-Defamatory League. It was supposed to be him, Adam Silver, and Joe Tsai, who is the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, for those of you that don't know. When he sat down, when he was supposed to sit down with them, they were supposed to come to an agreement that he was going to donate $500,000 to the ADL, and that the Brooklyn Nets were going to donate $500,000 to the ADL. Since then, the ADL has decided they are not going to accept the $500,000 from him in good faith, because he didn't even show up to the meeting that they were supposed to have. Instead, he sent a representative. So, I can't really say that I blame them. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's being sincere in anything that he's doing. Um, and then the Brooklyn Nets, I guess, decided, this guy isn't going to apologize for what he said because Josiah made a statement. Um, Adam Silver made a statement on behalf of the NBA. Here recently, LeBron James has made a statement, which I kind of think LeBron should have stayed out of it, but that's neither here nor there. And I really hope that the Lakers don't even touch Kyrie Irving. But anyway, long story short, Brooklyn Nets decided that he has now been handed down a suspension of at least 5 games. Keyword there is at least 5 games. So it could be more than 5 games, but it's going to at least be 5 games. And then an hour or so later, then he finally comes out with an apology after he's been suspended without pay for at least 5 games. And then apparently there's like a checklist of things for him to do before he can, rejoin as a member of the Brooklyn Nets. And after all that happened, Nike suspended his contract, which I think Nike was looking for a way out of his contract anyway, because of all the disrespect that he did last year, where he was basically dogging the shoe that they had brought out for him last year and saying he had nothing to do with it. Don't buy the sneaker, this, that, and the other. So I think that rubbed Nike the wrong way. But everybody's thinking that came from the anti-Semitism. I think that they're using that kind of more as an excuse as to why they can get rid of his contract now. But I think they wanted to get rid of him last year when he was, ruffling some feathers. And they had already said they weren't going to renew his contract. So I don't think that I think that this was like the straw that broke the camel's back for Nike. And then what else? I think is that the long laundry list of everything that's happened with the Kyrie Irving incident right now.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Yeah,
pretty well with that.
And I mean, if you ask me, not Kanye, Kyrie. I guess you could almost say potato right now.
Yes.
But anyway, I would say that this man is in more trouble, not for the initial tweet. I don't think he was in trouble for the initial tweet, because people keep saying, well, people say racist stuff about black people all the time and they get away with it all the time. The difference here, and this is what I've been trying to explain to people here, the difference here is how it's handled in the aftermath of making the mistake. A mistake can be made. But what you do in the aftermath and cleaning up that mistake is what is being judged right now on Kyrie Irving. And he did not handle this mistake very well. Instead, he doubled down and said, "Oh, no, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't promote it. I didn't do the documentary." Instead, he started pointing the finger and saying, "No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do that." Instead, yes, you did do that. Just apologize for it and be done with it. You could have moved on. You probably wouldn't have had a suspension. You probably wouldn't have lost your Nike money. I mean, I just don't understand. Kyrie Irving is his own worst enemy, in my opinion. He's his own worst enemy. So I will step off my soapbox. Blaze, I'll hand the floor to you.
You handed me to Kyrie, like that's just an easy thing to touch there. Kyrie is he's just a stubborn rich man, and he thinks he knows just about everything, and he's not quick to just be like, "Hey man, I apologize." That documentary, you can retweet or give support to different things, because he's right. People do it, but when you find out more information about something, it's good to admit, like, yo, I was wrong. At the time, I wanted to do more. I wanted to be pro-black. And that's what essentially he was trying to do with, with Hebrews starting off being Negroes, because yes, that's how it started. Absolutely. But when you read more and look more into the documentary, they said concentration camps weren't real. Stop right there. Stop. The Holocaust wasn't real. Like, that's like saying slavery was a choice. Like, stop right there. That documentary has some falsehood to it. So when you look more into it, you're like, yo, I didn't get that far into this 3-hour documentary, which it is on Amazon, which I have my grievances about Amazon, and say, hey, I read too much in it. I didn't read enough into it. My bad. I'm wrong about that. I was trying to be pro-black when it comes to Hebrews and Negroes. That's all he had to say, and just apologize with that. But no, he wanted to keep, hey, I'm right about everything. And no, you're not. And you being stubborn, pride comes before the fall. So you're gonna fall. So it's all right to apologize. Now, when people start digging in your pockets, like you suspended for almost 5 games with no pay. Nike strips you of your contract, basically suspend you, but you're on a 1 year contract with them. And so they basically kicked you off. Now that your money's being eaten at, now you're going to make a post in the middle of the night apologizing. Like, that's too late, Kyrie. And we all know when your boss calls you or reaches out to you, it is imperative for you to pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? And so we're not talking about, no disrespect to you, boss man, but if you text me or call me, I need to pick up or at least respond. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't a millionaire or a billionaire. So there's no disrespect to you, but there's levels to this. And so when you don't do that, when you think you can follow your own rules, even though you have as much money that you need, it is going to be a fall towards you. And so Kyrie is just a stubborn, rich man that needs to get over himself. He needs to be smarter than this. He went to Duke. Even though he went to Duke for about 5 minutes, he went to Duke. And so he needs to make sure people around him talk to him and let him know about that. So it was just him being stubborn. And it's just another incident with him having problems, whether it was with the vaccine, whether it was with LeBron. He's just, as much talent as he has, he's a troublemaker and he caused drama. And this is another team he's going to blow up. So there you have it.
I've been saying it since he left Cleveland. The man is a cancer. He's a cancer.
Mm-hmm.
How he went to Boston. They were better without him.
Oh,
they made a conference finals without him. They went to the finals last year without Kyrie Irving.
Right.
He tried to tell those young boys what to do, and they didn't respect him because they're like, man, we're not following you, man. You're not a good leader. You're not a leader. And not only that, you're not a winner, Kyrie. Right. You're not. Your only claim to fame is winning a championship with LeBron James, where people arguably say you should have won the finals MVP because you hit that shot.
Oh.
But I mean, let's be real here. I mean, Kyrie Irving is problems every single year, whether it be, like you said, not wanting to get the vaccine, which, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to bash him for that. That was his choice. The government should not have stepped in on that and said, hey, you have to get this or else you can't work. Right. I looking back on that, I will say that was his choice. Yep. So be it. But it did cause, a rift on the team because he wasn't able to play.
James Harden left.
Exactly. And that right now looks like a highway robbery. I mean, that trade looks like a robbery with no mask. It looks like Philadelphia completely fleeced the Brooklyn Nets.
Yes.
Because Ben Simmons is still scared to shoot. That man is still scared to shoot. You saw the video. Shoot it, Ben. Shoot it, Ben.
Boy can't shoot.
Oh, my God. But not only that, but then remember, Kyrie took the sabbatical a couple years ago and didn't want to tell anybody what was going on.
Right.
Him and he said before him and KD ever even stepped foot on the court with Brooklyn Nets that they didn't need a coach, which ultimately led to the demise of Steve Nash. I mean, it took 3 years, 4 years, whatever the hell. But no doubt. I mean, it ultimately led to the demise of Steve Nash, which now they're going to have Ime Udoka, which that's a whole nother story and a whole nother
drama,
bit of baggage coming to the Brooklyn Nets.
Drama, yes.
But yeah, I mean, Kyrie Irving is his own worst enemy. That's all I'll say. Mm-hmm. He's his own worst enemy. Maybe one of these days he'll get out of his own way and, just
Mm-hmm.
not. I don't know what to say about the guy.
No.
He there's nothing to say.
No.
Uh, so yeah, we'll move on from Kyrie Irving. He's suspended without pay for indefinitely. We'll say that. They
Yes.
said at least 5 games. We'll just say indefinitely
Indefinitely. Mm-hmm.
because it's gonna be more than 5 games. Because Kyrie doesn't like to follow rules. He just
Yes.
doesn't. He doesn't
Right.
like for people to tell him what to do. He wants to be the smartest guy in the room, even though he isn't half the time. And he just, I think this whole thing was just a matter of him not doing his due diligence of apologizing, getting ahead of it, and just letting it, be like, hey, I made a mistake, my bad, and
Mm-hmm.
moving on from it. If he had said that from the get go, hey man, my bad. I didn't know that the documentary did all of that. I watched bits and pieces of it.
Mm-hmm.
If he had said I watched bits and pieces of it, I didn't watch it in its entirety, people
Mm-hmm.
probably would have just said, "Oh well, he was kind of silly for that," but we'll forgive it. We'll brush it under the rug because most people would have. But he didn't. He didn't do that. He doubled down.
Yes.
Anyway, we will move on to our next segment, which is a new segment.
Hey.
It is the on court power rankings. So we will give you the nominees first here, and then me and Blaze will go through and we'll actually rank these 5 players in order of 5 to 1. We'll go 5 to 1 on these guys. So first up, we'll go ahead and screen share here so that you guys can see what we're talking about for those of you that are watching the visual, which visuals moving forward will not have edits. I'm just going to post raw videos and y'all can hate it or love it.
There you go.
Um, anyway, first up is PJ Tucker rocking the Jordan 2 Rip City. I feel like this is a sneaker that you remember Richard Hamilton was saying that some of his sneakers, his personal collection got stolen
Yep.
when he moved. I
Yep.
wonder if this is one that got lost
Yep.
and ended up stolen.
In the shuffle.
Because this isn't something that you just find out there on the
Oh.
street. You can't walk into a resale shop and
Oh.
find these Rip City twos. But yeah, Detroit Pistons, red, white, and blue Jordan 2s with the Rip City embroidered on the ankle. Dope sneaker. You can see they're a little worn around the toe box and around the midsole. So he put some miles on them. The right shoe you can even see is scuffed right there on the toe.
Love it.
But yeah, first up, PJ Tucker, Rip City, Jordan 2s. Next guy up is going to be a player that we're all familiar with. It is Mr. LeBron James in his LeBron 20. I'm gonna call these the Animal Instinct PEs. They're basically like a wheat colorway.
Mm.
They got like this tiger stripe print on the swoosh, and they're double swooshes on the LeBron 20s. These LeBron 20s are fire, man. I these mugs are fire.
Yes.
That nubuck and suede on these is clean. It reminds me of the what was the LeBron the first shoe that he came out with, the Zoom
The Zoom,
something,
like the Zoom
generation
generation
Zoom
ones.
generation ones. It feels like they're paying homage to
Yes.
those just a slight bit. That all-star one that he had that was
Yes.
that wheat color.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
these are fire.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, man, beautiful.
Yep.
And you see LeBron shooting a jump shot, rocking these. Yeah, these are fire.
Absolutely.
Next up is Jordan Brand's one of their newer members here. It is Mr. Luka Doncic. He's rocking the Marquette PE Luka 1. Woo! That outsole is
Yes.
magnificent.
Yes.
Woo, that outsole. Oh my God.
Yes.
That also is beautiful. You basically got like this camo outsole with the Marquette yellow and the light blue and the
Blue.
navy. Ooh, so beautiful.
It's fantastic.
The upper is that baby blue. You got the MU, the Marquette logo right there in the tongue of the sneaker. You
Mm-hmm.
got that I don't know what that is. I think it's not Flyknit. I want to say it's some other
Yeah.
kind of material there in the mid panel of the sneaker with
Uh-huh.
the yellow sneaking through. I mean, these are almost like Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony era
Mm-hmm.
colors. These are beautiful. These are
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. Look at Luca. He's smiling. Look at him. Look at him. He's so happy to have these on.
Yep.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Marquette PE for Luka Doncic. Um, Next guy is probably going to be, one of these guys that could be up for comeback player of the year. If you ask me, he could be
Oh,
comeback player of the year. It's
oh,
Mr. John Wall. He's back after
oh.
2 years. This man's killing in a Clippers
Well,
uniform.
working in the Clippers uniform,
He's
working.
out there giving buckets. I still feel ashamed that the Lakers didn't pull the trigger on that
Oh,
trade
yep.
on the trade deadline last year to get Mr. John Wall, because this man
Uh,
is out there giving buckets.
oh, hold on.
Ah, John Wall wearing the Nike Kobe Prelude. The
Mm,
Preludes, the Nike Kobe 4 Preludes, purple with like the type of confetti and the clear outsole. They're beautiful.
yep.
Beautiful. Gold swoosh, red outline on the swoosh. Yeah.
Dang.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Out there killing it. That'd have been great. Those sneakers would have been great in the Lakers jersey.
Boy, and he was out there killing the Houston Rockets. Boy, they should be ashamed.
Yes.
They should be ashamed. They told this man to stay at home.
Yep.
Shame on them.
Yes.
All right. What do you call Devin? What do you call Devin Booker? What do you call him? You call him light skin what?
Light skin killer, Super Saiyan.
Yes.
He's a Super
Yes,
Saiyan.
that's it.
One of them
That's it.
Super Saiyans.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's out there. He's out there. Devin Booker wearing the Kobe 4. I call this the PHX PE, the
Yes.
Phoenix PE. It's an
Mm-hmm.
all black upper with some hints of orange. Orange going around the silver swoosh. Of course, you got the Mamba logo right there on the tongue. Fire.
Yes.
Perfect for them throwback unis. That Charles Barkley era of Suns uniforms was fantastic.
Yep. 90s, baby.
Fantastic.
Kevin
Ooh.
Johnson dunking on people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. So yeah, that's our 5 nominees for the power rankings for this week. So let's go ahead and rank these, Blaze. Who you think is number 5 out of this group here?
Number 5 to me, number 5 would be John Wall. The
Okay.
Preludes, the Jordan,
Okay.
the Kobe 4, the Preludes.
Okay.
I would say he would be number 5. So
Okay.
yeah, is that how you want to roll, or you want to go with that? Okay.
I agree with
Okay.
that. I agree with that.
Okay. Okay.
And I would say to follow that up, I'd say Booker is number 4.
Yep.
With the Kobe 4 PE, the Phoenix PEs.
Good with that. I'm good with that. Okay. Number 4. Number 3, I got to go with those Luca ones, those Marquette ones.
Okay.
I would go with that for number 3. I got to give me a pair of Luca ones. I think Luca and Giannis are on my list to get the kicks from. I gotta give me a signature pair of those.
Now I'm gonna hold you to something here real quick.
Yes,
you did.
Yep.
You know what I'm about to say.
Yes, go ahead.
You know what I'm about to say. You can't get their sneaker unless they're a champion.
Unless they win a chip. Yep, I know. But Luca, he's special. He's special. You're right. It's gonna hurt my soul. I have said that, but you are fact checking me right now. I appreciate that, because I was like, damn it. I'm glad people listen to me. But them is fire. Them Luca ones, I'm more than likely I'll just get the Giannis's. Yes, I do have to have my take integrity down pack. And so yeah, but them Luca ones is dope. So I'm gonna have them 3.
Okay. I'm gonna say 2 is the 2s. I think the Rip City Toes is number 2 on the list. PJ is always rocking something crazy out there on the court. And I mean, him falling in at number 2 on our list, it's not a surprise. I mean, by the end of the season, he might be number 1 for the season.
Right. Oh, yeah. He had on the Khaled fives.
Yeah.
He had on the Khaled. He was hooping in the Khaled fives. And DJ Khaled was like, where you get them from?
I mean, there's stuff that he has that people are like, how did you get those?
Right.
Those were in my personal collection in my vault. How did you get those?
In my closet.
And that leaves us with number 1 at King James.
Yes.
King James with the LeBron 20 Animal Instinct PEs that I hope are going to be released to the public. Yes. I hope that these are going to be released to the public. So far, he's worn quite a few different colorways out there on the court, though. He's worn these. He's worn the that original color that came out with the pink bottoms.
Pink bottoms. Him and AD.
He wore a color just like this, but it was pink where the wheat is at.
Yes.
Yeah. It was just like these, but it was pink.
Right.
He's worn the black Lakers colorway,
right.
Whereas the black prime knit or fly knit, excuse me, prime knit I guess is Adidas, fly knit is Nike. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Right.
He's worn those, and then he wore like a white pair with those UCLA Lakers jerseys. So yeah. So I guess we'll review this here real quick for the people. Number 5 is John Wall with the Kobe 4 Preludes. Number 4 is Devin Booker with the Kobe 4 Phoenix PEs. Number 3 is Luka with the Jordan 1 Luka Marquette PEs. Number 2 is PJ Tucker with the Air Jordan 2 Rip City PEs. And LeBron James is coming in at number 1 for week number 1 of our power rankings at Kick City on court power rankings with the Animal Instinct PE that we feel pays homage to the Zoom Generation LeBron 1 wheat colorway from the All-Star. So yeah. I think that's a pretty solid power ranking right there. Now, I will say we're probably going to mix in some cleats here and there, so there might be some on-field stuff that you see too, because originally when we were going to do this, we were originally going to come out last week, and then we pushed it back a week, and we did have some cleats in there. We had some Oregon, what was those? Those was Dion Oregon PEs.
Yep, had the Oregon PEs. We had the Debo Samuel.
Yeah, the Debo Samuel Toro 5 cleats.
Yep.
Ooh, them was fire.
Yep.
Was fire. And I think, did he wear those against the Chiefs?
I think yes. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, because he didn't play last week.
Yeah, he wore those against the Chiefs. So
yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna do it for the power rankings. So we're gonna jump into gifts here. We're not gonna waste any time. Like I said, we're gonna just keep it rapid fire this week. So gifts for this week are releasing between 11/8 and going through 11/12. Release dates, as you know, this is season 5, are subject to change. So please don't hold us to them. So we're going to start off with the first sneaker on the list here. It is dropping on 11/8. Let me get my screen share together here so that those of you that are watching it can see them. It is the Jordan 1 Low Voodoo, aka the Zion Williamson Jordan 1 Low. These are going to be $170. These joints are fire to me.
Yeah. Yep.
These are fire.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what else to say about these. They're fire.
Yep. Heat. Fuego.
I mean, for people that don't like these, I'm like, goodness gracious. I mean, I don't think you could combine canvas and suede any better than what this sneaker does. I just don't think you can do it.
Oh my gosh.
$170. This
Oof.
is almost a steal to get these at this price. I hope that they I hope that people aren't going after these so I can just go grab them.
Yes.
I hope that y'all hate these. I hope you do
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
grab 'em. And then when I
Mm-hmm.
rock them, y'all gonna be like, "Damn, this is fire." Yeah, I know. You should have grabbed 'em. Anyway, I'm gonna step off my soapbox
There
here.
you go.
So to give y'all just a quick description for those of you that are listening and not watching, so basically they have like a voodoo doll type of theme to them. So they have like little stitches around like the swoosh there, stitching like the swoosh to it, going over the top of it to make it kind of have like that voodoo s type of look.
Mm-hmm.
You got like this voodoo skull on like the heel of the sneaker towards the back. You got a cell midsole, you got a gum outsole, you got canvas around like the eyelets coming down through the toe cap. In the toe box, you have this brown plush suede that looks magnificent.
Yes.
You have a tan suede in like the mid panel of the sneaker. You got a brown canvas on the left sneaker with a mini swoosh that's backwards. Which there's a lot of stuff that's kind of backwards and upside down, kind of hinting at the voodoo stuff. The Jordan Wings logo on the heel of the sneaker, two different colors. So you got green on the right shoe. You got I think like a tan color on the left shoe.
Mm-hmm.
It's upside down.
Mm.
And I think it flips up. I don't know what's under the flip because I didn't do
Oh.
that. I didn't do any research on that part. I think if you flip that up, there's something under there. But yeah, these are fire. Perfect for fall too. I mean, can you ask for a better fall sneaker? I mean, as far as fall colorways go, this is fantastic. I mean, it pretty much embodies a scarecrow almost, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
If you were looking at the Wiz and you look at Michael Jackson as Scarecrow, he could have rocked these. He
Mm-hmm.
could have rocked these.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Damn.
Nike logo on the tongue is upside down. You kind of got like some rope like laces that are like white. Um, you got green on the green canvas on the right sneaker. Basically, they're kind of mismatched. They're almost like a what the, but they're
Mm-hmm.
not at the same time because they seem like they match, but they don't. So anyway, they're fire. I gotta have them. Blaze, what's your thoughts?
Season Cinco just coming hot and full effect with the first one off the gate. These Jordan Low ones are tremendous. They're spectacular. I gotta have them. Let me get that out the way. I guess I might as well got that out the way. But just everything about it, it's different. You got the colorway. The colorways match each other for some strange reason, even though the sneaker is strange to say the least. The backwards wings logo and the Nike sign does it for me. Just something different out of the ordinary. They give the what the feels. I don't know if you mentioned that already, boss man. The what the ones feel with that, just because of the different views of it. But these are just dope. Shout out to Zion Williamson doing his thing and the shouting out New Orleans. And so I don't know anything about voodoo and what it's about because I'm a Christian, but I definitely love the craftsmanship behind this. This sneaker is just dope, fire, coming in hot.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
If
Agreed.
our season is going to be like this sneaker, spectacular. So
Yes, sir. Yes,
gotta
sir.
have them.
Yes, sir. So, to give y'all what the people said about these, and I don't have a graphic for y'all. I apologize. I've been doing like a lot of graphics, so I don't have one. But anyway, to give y'all what the people said, 42% of people said gotta have them. That makes me sad because that means a lot of y'all are going after these.
Yes.
Um, and 29% of people said flip them. That makes me even more sad because that means that really a lot of people are
Oh.
going after these. If not to keep them, they're going to flip them.
Mm-hmm.
And 13% of people said trash. Y'all are crazy. And
Yes.
16% of people said sleep for cheap. Good luck, because these ain't gonna sit. I don't
No.
think they will.
No.
Yeah. That man, those are beautiful. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if it's not for another sneaker that's coming out this week, that that might be my sneaker of the month. It just might
Mm-hmm.
be. And that's saying a
Mm-hmm.
lot for a Jordan 1 low,
Right.
especially a Jordan 1 low that's not an OG. So moving on, that will move us over to excuse me, the next sneaker on the list. That would be the LeBron Nike Dunk Low Fruity Pebbles. These are dropping on 11/8. Um, didn't have an official price tag on these. I'm wanting to say because they're moving up the price point of dunks, it's probably going to be upwards of the probably 130 range, 150 range, especially since it's a collab with LBJ.
Mm.
Um, yeah, LeBron has been doing Fruity Pebbles collabs for a while because it's his favorite cereal. Um, he usually does it on his own sneaker, not a dunk. But with the dunk craze going on right now, I guess he decided to do it on dunks. Um, yeah, so you got Fruity Pebble laces here. That's kind of dope. I won't lie about that. You
Mm-hmm.
got the LJ logo on the heel of the sneaker instead of the Nike on the heel of the sneaker. Um, you have a light blue swoosh going through the center there, as you do on all dunks. White leather in the toe box, white leather in the mid panel, red going through the toe cap, the eyelets, and the ankle collar. On the heel, you have like this yellow color as well. Um, and then you have that light blue in the sock liner. You got fruity pebbles on the tongue tag, which is dope. And then if you look at the insole of the shoe, you actually have a picture of like fruity pebbles, almost like the shoe is like a bowl for fruity pebbles. And you got the Nike stamp there, of course. And then you have this milky, translucent outsole there, I guess to represent the milk
Mm-hmm.
for the sneaker, and then a white midsole as well. These are fire, but these are a flip for me. Nothing that I gotta have. Don't see myself, wearing these. Fruity Pebbles aren't my favorite cereal. They are my wife's favorite cereal, but not mine. Um, yeah, these are a flip for me. Blaze, what's your thoughts?
These are also a flipper for me as well. I believe these are going to be 120. I just checked the sneakers app. They'll be 120. And so they will be a draw alongside the Voodoos on the same day. So sneakers app is going to have problems. I'll just go ahead and write that off right there. And so both of these are going to be a drawing. And so these are flippers for me. I like them. I like everything about them. Fruity Pebbles isn't my favorite cereal. Not at all. But I like the concept behind it. Nothing wrong with it. Love the colors. Love the way they detail. They detail dunks to the extreme, which I appreciate. But these are flippers. If I hit on these, I'm looking to trade for the Voodoo. So these are flippers for me.
Good choice. Good
Thank
choice.
you.
Uh, anyway, so moving on to what the people said about these. I guess y'all feel the same way that we do. 17% of people said gotta have them. 43% of people said flip them. 27% of people said trash. 13% of people said sleep for cheap. So a
Mm,
lot of people are looking to flip these boys. So
yes.
not a lot of people holding on to them if they get them.
No.
So moving on to the next sneaker on the list is a sneaker that I feel like really should have been
Oh.
a a
Oh.
unisex shoe. It should not have been a women's
Mm,
exclusive. This is going to be the women's Air Jordan 11 Midnight Navy, dropping on 11/11, Veterans Day, also my late grandfather's birthday.
nice.
These are going to be an instant sellout. I don't see these
Oh.
sitting at all. They are pretty much you remember the burgundy pair that they came out with a few years back?
Oh yeah.
They basically remind me of that, but in a navy version, which is, I mean,
Okay.
with them being navy, that's why I feel like they should have been unisex because a lot of guys I feel like are feeling these,
Yes.
myself included. I think they're fire. Um, a lot of details. You got the metal jump man that you have on all these women exclusive that they do every single year. So metal jump man on the ankle. You got this velvet replacing the patent leather on the mud guard of the sneaker, and that, woo, Jesus, that
Yes.
velvet looks fire. Ooh, Lord, had mercy, bless him. Uh,
Frosty. Looking frosty.
bless him. Navy translucent outsole, white midsole, and then is it Nubuck on the upper? I
It's
think
new
it's
buck.
Nubuck.
It's
It's
new buck
Nubuck
on
on
the
the
up.
upper. Yeah, Nubuck on the upper. You got the Stitch 23 on the heel of the sneaker, which, my God, Jordan Brand, put the Stitch 23 on all the 11s. God damn it. Do it. Do it.
Yes. Yep.
Quit giving us that iron on crap. Quit
Yep.
doing that.
Stop teasing us.
Anyway, uh all navy sneaker with the white midsole. These are fire. God
Yes.
bless anybody that gets these. These are
Yep.
fire. I don't judge any man that goes out and buys these because these are
Nope.
fire.
Nope.
Um, I could technically get them because I do have a smaller foot in the crew here. I'm probably the smallest
Mm-hmm.
foot person. Well, not
Yes,
probably. I am the
you
smallest
are.
foot person.
No question.
I am vertically challenged. So I have the smallest foot here. So I could get these if I really wanted to. 225. Lord Jesus. Lord
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
That's my God, Jordan Brand. Can we
Yep.
can we can we regulate these prices? Can we
Mm-hmm.
regulate that? We're in a recession. Can we
Yep.
regulate these prices? Anyway. I think these are instant sellout. I don't think there's any way that these are sitting. Um, I want to say gotta have them, but there's something coming out next week that I really gotta have. So, oh man, get them if I can find them. That's what I'll say. Get them if I can find
Get them if I could find them. You didn't answer the question.
them.
That ain't the question. You got options. You get them if I find them. What is?
Get them if
What
I
are
can
we
find them
doing?
at a later
Get
date.
them if
With
I
all
can find
these
them.
with all these restocks that are happening on the Nike app, because good Lord, they are restocking everything under the freaking sun. I
You are.
mean, patent bread ones restocked yesterday. I
I
said,
saw
my
that.
God, Jordan
I saw
Brand.
that. I saw that. I saw that. I was sad when I only got to the size 12. Can you answer the question though?
Okay, so if I got them, it'd probably be a flip because there's more things coming out that I
Thank you.
absolutely have to have.
Thank
That I
you.
absolutely have to have. I mean, only flip because they're a women's exclusive. That's the only reason.
Appreciate you answering the question, boss man. Thank you.
So for you larger foot women, if
Yes.
I run across a men's 10.5 or women's 12,
Yep.
I'm looking to flip these.
Yep.
So look out. Look
Yep.
out, women that are wearing 12s. Look out for them. Blaze.
Yes. I'm flipping as well. I'm going after the 12s, the women 12s, the 10 and a half. As the I'm getting. And if I hit on them, I'm flipping them. I mean, why didn't they do extended sizes, especially since they upped the price to 225? I bet them. I just want to put them in my hands to see how the material is. The
Man, that
material's
velvet.
gotta
Oh
be
Lord.
plush. It's gotta be
Man.
it's gotta be fantastic. So this colorway is dope. You do remind me of the burgundy ones. I'm sad that they came out in just women's sizes in those too, but these are dope, man. Good. The bottom does it for me. Well, the suede, obviously the suede around it, but the bottom does it for me too. Nice quality sneaker. So shout out to the ladies. I'm going
Man.
after them. I'm flipping though. So,
Man.
especially if I got to pay that price, because that's a hell of a
Fire.
price.
Fire.
Yes.
So, moving on to give y'all what the people said about these. It's kind of a mixed bag on these. I'm kind of shocked by this. Well, not really. I mean, 67% of people are really going after these. So, 37% of people said gotta have them. 30% of people said flip them. 17% of people said trash or crazy. And 17% of people said sleep for cheap. I can't believe people don't like these. People that don't like these, I'm like, Lordy, this colorway, my God.
What are we doing here? The suede on them. Just
my
I'm good.
God. Just perfect. Just perfect materials on those. Anyway, moving on to the next sneaker on the list, which, man, I need these. I need these in my life.
God damn.
Because I am a 12s guy. I am a 12s guy. I have a lot of 12s in my collection. My goodness. These are driving on 11-12. Jordan 12s dropping on 11-12.
11-12.
The East Side Golf colorway for $200. Man, I tell you, these are fire. These are fire right here. They are going to have a cream sickle. No, I won't call it creamsicle because creamsicle reminds people of orange, but a cream sail upper. Man, and these look magnificent. That material, that leather looks like it's plush. If I get these and that material isn't plush, I'm gonna be disappointed. And then the mud guard is like the exact color of a Spalding basketball. It is the exact color of a Spalding basketball. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that.
Well, why'd you do that to me? Why'd you say that? You didn't have to go there. Hurry up and get done with this.
And then you got the Jordan tab that matches the upper with that cream color. The outsole is a translucent Spalding color. And then you got like this splash of that Spalding color coming up from the heel of the sneaker, coming up just a little bit like a splash, kind of looking like when you hit a golf ball and you hit that grass and it's splattering all over the place. That's what it looks like back there.
Yep.
And then they changed on the pull tab back there. Instead of it being the traditional pull tab, it says Jordan and then it has golf going in between the Jordan. You got the Jumpman logo at the top of that pull tab, the black 23 back there. You, instead of the Jumpman on the tongue, you have a man golfing. And I think these also come with a hang tag of a man golfing as well, which is probably the Eastside Golf logo. I'm not really familiar with Eastside Golf. Please forgive me for anybody that's a big fan of Eastside Golf. But these are $200. I gotta have these. These are a must-have for me. These are just fire. They're also gonna come with special packaging, I believe. I think if you open up the box, it's got like grass as the paper on the inside. I think if you turn the shoe upside down, I think there's grass on the outsole, in the pods, on the traction pods. Lord Jesus, the details on these, my goodness, they are well worth the $200. When I complain about Jordan Brand charging $200, I complain because they don't give us enough details. These fit the billing. And then the eyelets on these, you know how 12s have the metal eyelets? It's gold.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Yes.
Gotta have them. Gotta have them. Blaze, what's your thoughts?
Yep. And yep. I mean, it's just the beauty of it. This is why people just like, why are you such a sneakerhead? Like, this is a reason why, because of how this sneaker is detailed, how that is put together. I'm not even a big golf guy, but the details, the box, the extra things into it. They did a dynamic job on this sneaker. I gotta have them too. These, and the Lost and Found ones come out this month too, but these are probably my sneaker of the month as well, because I figure it's Boss Man's as well. These sneakers are just put together just great. And so if you're a Jordan 12 fan, if you like illustrations or decorations of anything, these are sneakers that you're going after. Quality, everything about it. The Spalding, the mud guard, you're killing me with the Spalding talk. I mean, goodness, you're just killing me. And so the splash on the back, great detail with it. Marco Freeman, great work talking about the sneaker. I'm just gonna let it breathe. This sneaker gotta have, must have.
Yes, sir. And to give y'all what the people said, the people don't agree with us, Blaze.
It's crazy. Good for them.
They don't agree. So I hope that they're easy to get because y'all don't like them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, so to give y'all what the people said, 21% of people said gotta have them. 17% of people said flip them. 41% of you guys said trash.
Great.
Lord
Great.
had mercy.
Great.
Y'all are missing out on a quality sneaker, it looks like. But anyway.
Yep.
But I guess people don't like 12s. I mean, look at what the playoffs did this year. And I'm ashamed that I don't have the playoffs. I've been trying to trade for them. So anyway, that's beside the point. 21% of people said sleep for cheap on those bad boys. So guess not a lot of people going after them. I guess you and I will have them blazing in 2 years down the road when they're worth like $500. People will be like, well, goodness gracious, why didn't I go after those? Because you were a fool. That's why you were.
Fire.
Yes. Pity the fool.
Pity you. Boy, what is you, ignorant?
Exactly. Anyway, so we'll move on to our last sneaker on the list for gifts. This is a rendition of a classic, to say the least. These guys are going to also be dropping on 11-12, and this is maybe why people aren't liking the Jordan 12s that we were just talking about. These are the Air Jordan 6 Black Chromes. These are going to be dropping on it looks like 11-12 Black Chrome, $200. All nubuck upper, black nubuck upper. They're basically the DMPs with a hint of silver. DMPs with a hint of silver. Instead of the gold, it's silver. Chrome on the spoiler on the pull tab on the back. Silver where the gold is on the midsole. And the rest is DMP 6. It's DMP 6 silver. If you want the silver medal instead of the gold medal, you get these. Nothing else really to describe. If y'all know what DMP 6s look like, it's a 6, all black, hint of silver. Enough said. These are an easy flip for me. Easy.
Okay.
What's your thoughts?
These are, I would say these are, honestly, these are sleeper cheap. They won't be, but these are sleeper cheap for me. These, I got the DMPs. So why do I need these? I guess for OG nostalgia reasons you would cop these, but why? I would rather have the DMPs. And so I'd rather have the DMPs, the black and gold joints, than these. And so this is where Jordan gets redundant for me. But if they are sitting and I'm just like, I'll cop them just for OG purposes. But these, yeah, I'm good. These are sleep for cheap. I understand the flip. These are between sleep for cheap and flip. So I'm gonna go sleep for cheap because I had the DMPs. I'm not really gonna go after these. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go after them 12s, boss man. So
yes, sir.
These are a sleeper for me, boss. So
yeah.
I'll just leave it as that.
I'm in complete agreement with you there, sir. Complete. Anyway, to give y'all what the people said, 37% of people said gotta have them. 40% of people said flip them like you and I, or no, you didn't say flip. You said sleeper cheeks. So
Yeah.
40% of people said flip them, 7% of people said trash, and 17% of people said sleeper cheek. A lot of people going after these. I guess a lot of people didn't pick up the DMPs, so they're going after these. Or maybe it's the amount of Raider fans that we have in Kansas City, so maybe they're going after them for Raider gear. Um,
Oh.
maybe they're taking words from Ice Cube from Straight Outta Compton. Buy more Raider gear.
Buy more Raider gear. There you go.
Yeah, these are definitely Raider sixes. But anyway,
Yes.
that's beside the point. We're not gonna say that in Chiefstown.
No,
Anyway,
not at all.
that is gonna do it for gifts for this week. We are going to move into a familiar segment, but new segment.
Yes.
It is the Blazes sneaker Holy Grails, different from the Air Jordan Holy Grails.
Yes.
So we are going to jump into, it's going to be 100 sneakers from Blaze yet again. So
Yes.
we're going to throw it right over to Blaze and let him detail everything on this new segment for you guys.
Nice. Good people. Good people. So last season, I talked about I listed my 100 Grails Jordan sneakers. And I was like, hey, I got non-Jordans in my Holy Grail. 100. So, at the end of my time, if I had 200 sneakers, which, I plan on to, these will be my Holy Grail. So these are my Holy Grail non-Jordan sneakers. And so I'm going to be really particular with the colorway and specific and how I like it, but I like it. And so if I like it, then you guys are going to love it. So let's get into it. So number 100, let's just start it off. The Reebok Answer DMX Red. These just came out like a couple months ago. These are sitters. They're sitting. People can get them in different colorways. I believe they're discounted, but I love them. The nostalgia behind them. I'll talk about another colorway later in a commercial with Jadakiss, and but we'll get into that later. But these right here, these are spectacular. I love these. These are an ugly sneaker that I love, and so there's nothing wrong with loving some ugly sneakers. And so number 100, Reebok Answer DMX Red. Let's skip on to the Reebok Kamikaze 2s, the OG colorway. Love this. They come out in different years or in different months, this and that. The first time these came out was in 1994. You got my boy Sean Kemp dunking on people in these. Rain Man. I'll have another colorway down the line with these, but I love them. Reebok Kamikaze. So showing love to Reebok right now. Another Reebok one, the Reebok Answer for Blacks, aka the Stepovers. Allen Iverson is an iconic man, iconic person, and so these are spectacular. I believe these came out this year as well, and so love it. White, all black, can't go wrong with this. If you lived in the 90s, early thousands, you had to have them. And so moving along to number 97, the Reebok Answer 4s. It's just another colorway of it. So I just grouped these two together. The reason why I like these more than the blacks is because the reds pop more. And so red does pop more. And so that's just what you get with that. And so even though the Answer 4 blacks have more iconic feel, these white and reds just pop more. And so these are your originals. And so Reebok Answer 4 reds, love these, need them. I need to have both pair. I may pay a little bit over resale for them. Not that much though, because they're Reeboks. Let's not go crazy. Let's round it off with number 96. Real quick, the Adidas Superstars, the Run DMC, old schools. You can get these anywhere come about. Always got to have a new pair like you do Air Force Ones. These originally released in 1969. And so giving tribute to these, giving love and respect to Adidas Superstars. If you're going to start your sneaker collection, this is a great one to have to go with. So if you don't want to pay these outrageous prices, just like Marco said, we in a recession. So these sneaker corporations need to regulate. But if you want to start off your sneaker collection, the Adidas Superstars in any colorway. But for me in particular, these white and black ones mean something to me just because of the hip hop era and the feels of it. So that's my list. Let's start off on 100 Reebok Answer DMX Red. Number 99, Reebok Kamikaze 2 OGs. Number 98, The Answer 4 Blacks. 97, The Answer 4 Reds. And to end it for right now, Adidas Superstar, the white and black. And so, good people, we're on this journey again. Stick with me. Hope you guys enjoyed throughout the season. Oh, season 5. Let's get it, boss man. Let's get it done. So, this is my list. What you think about this beginning list?
Man, I can't lie. As a 80s baby, a 90s kid growing up, Allen Iverson is probably, for me, the number 3 player of my lifetime. I'll put it that way. I won't say the number 3 player of all time, but of my lifetime, he's number 3. Behind MJ, Kobe is AI. As an iconic figure. Everybody loved AI growing up, whether he was a bad boy or not, because he did get into some legal troubles.
Yes.
But we still loved him. I don't know what it was about AI. It was maybe because he's a little guy and he was tough. Got knocked down all the time. He got back up. It was just, he was so gritty and real, man. So it was the hip hop era in the 2000s. I loved every AI that came out damn near. So I had the original black pair of these Answer DMXs. I had the original black pair, and I had the all patent leather pair as well.
Nice.
I had those too. And that's back when they really had the DMX in there. They didn't do that on the retros. That's neither here nor there. But I love those. I love those sneakers. Like you said, it's an ugly sneaker that you love, especially if you grew up in that era.
No doubt.
Kamikazes have never been my favorite. I love Rain Man, but Kamikazes have never been my favorite. Reebok Answer Force, love them. When he stepped over Ty Lue, oh my God. I mean, Jesus.
Hit that 3 in the corner.
As a Laker fan, you were like, Lord Jesus, what just happened? What just happened?
Right.
This man just stepped over this man. How disrespectful. And he single-handedly destroyed the Lakers' undefeated playoff run.
Yes.
Destroyed it.
Right.
Love the red ones as well. Superstars aren't really my favorite, but all those AIs, classic. Classic. I love them all. Nice.
Dope. So, obviously I like this list. It's really diving deep into what I need to do. And so non-Jordans, they're harder. It's more difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna
believe it.
This gonna hurt my heart more than I think the Jordan list. Cause I'm like, I gotta make some tough decisions that I'm not good with in my heart. And so I'm putting myself out there again. And so I love it though.
I believe it, man. It's gonna be tough because it's Jordan. It's not Jordan. So it's like, ooh, I really gotta like these shoes right here.
Yes, no doubt.
Versus Jordans, it's like a repeating silhouette.
Yes.
It's repeating.
Yes.
It's just different colors of that silhouette that you like, you know?
Right. No doubt.
But that's going to end the show for this week. So we're going to go ahead and close it out. It's All-Star season. So y'all get ready to have some All-Stars back on the show. Can't wait for that. Great to see some people coming back from season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4. I think we got somebody from every season, don't we? Pretty much for the most part. So that's gonna be fantastic to have all those people come back. Can't wait for that. Be sure to follow us on IG. It's still kick_city913 on IG. You can find us on Facebook as well. It's the Kick City Podcast on Facebook. Uh, and you can find me personally on Instagram at MB the Remix. You can find me on Twitter at DAMB2 Experience. And yeah, we'll throw it over to you, Blaze. Where can they find you?
They can follow me on IG at Lucky Lefty 31. They can also follow us at city underscore kick on the Twitter. Just like I said, city underscore kick on the Twitter. And so season 5, man. Season 5. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. So that's gonna wrap it up for this week. We will see y'all next week.